What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Clipping In with Nick Sciortino. So it's been quite a while. I know it's been over a month, well over a month. This is long overdue, but there's a lot of things that happened before the last episode, or when the last episode went out. I ended up going to Iceland with my family, and that was a whole lot of fun. I enjoyed that trip a lot, and it was just a very nice change of pace for myself because I'd never been there, and also the thing that it kind of helped me out while I was over there was one of the days we went hiking through a lava field, which is absolutely beautiful. And which I now saying that sounds really weird because I was essentially hiking through what used to be molten lava at one point. But we were hiking through there, and it was like a 4 something mile hike, a whole lot of elevation gain, going up and down. And um, it's safe to say I wouldn't have been able to do that over a year ago. Uh, I realized I never realized how uh tough it was, but you know I was holding my own, and it was a whole lot of fun doing all that type of stuff over there. And I really enjoyed that part of it. It was a whole lot of fun. And yeah, it's crazy to see really test the progress of everything you've been working on in turn physically and mentally, and to get over those to see yourself really achieve them is it's just outstanding. I never thought I would be able to do that in a million years, and here we are. I can do that and some all the time. So yeah, so went to Iceland. It was whole lot of fun. I really enjoyed my time over there. It was just a nice relaxing time and doing a whole lot. So, um, you know, after that, well, before that, technically, um, Kendall Toole announced that she was leaving Peloton, and I know a lot of you know that she's one of my favorite instructors to use on the platform for biking and shadow boxing. And it was sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was very sad when it happened, just because I had gotten to know her from going to from going to Peloton Studios New York a whole bunch. And it was sad when it was announced, but I did get to go to her final Sunday morning class, which was a 45-minute tropical house ride, and it worked out a whole lot because a whole bunch of people that I have become great friends with in the Never Knocked Out crew were also there taking this class. So it was a whole lot of fun. If you do take it, you can see me in the front row. It was a milestone for me. I did have my nice neon yellow, or as you could call it, a bruised banana Arsenal jersey on. You've probably seen me wear it a couple of times in different classes or pictures or whatever on social media. But so I was able to get into that class and go. Um, I was then on the wait list for her 30-minute climb class that followed it that next Monday. And I didn't get in, but I did get into another class on Monday. And this is where it's kind of funny because I literally just posted a TikTok and Instagram reel of me the first time I met Adrian Williams, and I talked about how I wasn't ready to do Thunder 45. And yeah, it's safe to say that's no longer the case. I did get off the wait list for a Thunder 45 class, and I said, fuck it, I'll go in, I'll do it. Um, yeah, then I found out it was the last Monday of the month, which means the classes are a lot harder. And it's safe to say, I did say I didn't really want to get murdered in the class, and that pretty much happened. My friends still have vivid memories of me walking down the stairs in Peloton Studios with this look on my face, essentially like I had no soul, because I was just so physically spent from doing that tread boot camp, and it was the first time I'd done a tread boot camp. So it was it was rough, but got through it, and now it's become one of my favorite things to do. So, but continuing on with meeting people through this platform. Since I joined the Never Knocked Out crew, I'd met a couple of them in some Kendall rides, and then the Blink 182 ride. I got to meet a whole lot more, and as time went on of me going to Peloton studios, I got to meet more and more of them over the months, and a lot of them I consider some great friends now, and it's kind of crazy because I never really thought that would happen. I never thought that I would be as active in the NKO crew as I have been. Um, just because for myself, it takes a lot for me to break out of my shell and really show people who I really am, because that's just the way I am. That's the way I operate. I'm very shy. I do have, I've stated before multiple times, I do have social anxiety when it comes to that type of stuff in that you know and it's hard for me to do that sometimes, but with all these people that I've met, you know it's been an absolute blessing for myself, because I now have all these amazing people that I talk to on a daily basis, and um it's been so much better for myself to be able to have people that I can count on, and it's been nice for myself to tap in, and I'll we'll create stacks and stuff and be like, oh, do you want to hop on and do this? Do you want to hop on and do that? Think about doing this. And it really helps out to have people, with the same type of goals, and the same type of routines, that want to work out with you. And it's a whole lot of fun sending high fives, messaging throughout the workouts and things like that. And it's been a lot more fun and engaging for me to really do a workout now than it has been in the last couple of months. So I've really been enjoying that. And you know uh my friends know who they are. It's a whole lot of them, and uh I love that I've been able to do this. So I can't thank them enough for helping me with that. What I've been up to in terms of my workout routine, it's been a lot different, I'll tell you that. It has been less biking, more boot camps. So Thunder 45, essentially, taking that in person, sparked me to be like, hey, I can do these boot camps, so maybe I should start trying them. So I did a couple other Thunder 45s on the platform, and they're tough. I'll say that, but Adrian is such a great coach when it comes to that, because it's tough, but for a good reason, so you can push yourself and really push past any doubts you might have to excel in these types of classes. So I've taken a whole bunch of those. I've taken a couple boot camps, bike boot camps with Callie and Jess Sims. Those have been fun too. I do like the bike boot camps. The only thing I hate doing is taking my shoes on and off, because it's just a pain in the ass for myself. Um, and one of the times I did break my cycling shoe, and I had to fix it. I had to pause my workout and fix it, because I have the Alex Tucson Puma shoes, and as I was clipping out, I hit some part of the bike, and the um, knob to tighten or loosen the laces popped off. So I had to figure out how to fix that. Luckily I fixed it. Shoes still work. Sometimes it's still a pain in the ass to get off, but we get them done. And I do I try to do some of those bike boot camps as well, and it's a whole lot of fun. I enjoy doing them um with people in the NKO crew. It's a great time. and a whole lot of fun. So that's pretty much what I've been doing with my workouts. Still biking, obviously. I still do biking stacks with arms and light weights. Sometimes if maybe I do some strength, I'll throw in some biking after to do some cardio. Um, still I'm running. Doing treadmill work. I try not to kill myself on my treadmill because sometimes my treadmill stops if I increase it to a specific incline, so I can't really do hikes on it, but it gets the job done. It works. I'm not going to complain too much about that. So that's good too. Um, I've been able to improve my running times more and more. This past week, I took Olivia Motto's 30-minute Skrillex run, one of my favorite on the platform. The other one would have to be Camila's Blink 182 run, for obvious reasons. And took the Skrillex run, and it was a hell of a good time. Was able to knock off a couple more points off my knock a couple more seconds off of my pace time and mile time, and I was able to sprint longer for 20 seconds on a uh, seven speed on the treadmill, which it's not easy for me sometimes to do, but sometimes if I find the right groove, I can get it done and do it with no problems. So it's cool to see how much I've been able to progress with the running and walking, and how how it's become a little bit easier for myself to be just get on and do it. And I used to hate running, I used to hate walking, I used to hate doing all that stuff, and now I walk my dog whenever I get a chance to. I walk on the treadmill. I do outdoor things through Peloton, outdoor runs, outdoor walks, whenever I get a chance to. And it's absolutely great. I love it. And it's so much fun. And I'm very happy that I've been able to, improve my times for that. Um, moving along to how I'm doing, um physically and mentally doing a whole lot better. I'm a little sore today, but that's just because the stack that I did today with with some of my friends was on the tougher side. It was, let me find it real quick. It was I got it right here. I did strength today, so it was, I don't know why it's taking me forever to find it. Um, Give me 1 second. It was a. Oh, I'm still not finding it. Hang on. I'm sorry. I thought I had it pretty close. Close here, and apparently I don't. It was okay. I remember it now. It was, I warmed up with a full body warm up with rad, great warm up. I then did I then had a 20-minute upper body strength class with Callie, then did 10 minutes of core work with Adrian, and then did 10 minutes of shadow boxing with Jermaine, and then did a 5-minute boxing stretch after that, and then I hopped on the treadmill and did a 30-minute walk plus run, a 10-minute running cool down with Alex Toussaint, and a 5-minute post run stretch with Jess Sims, and the 30-minute walk plus run was with Selena. So pretty good stack. I am trying to eat a little bit better. It's really not working. I'm still kind of just eating whatever at this point. Uh, which I probably shouldn't do, but I've kind of adapted the mindset of, I'm working out, I'm doing all this work. I have lost a whole bunch of weight at this point. And I kind of like where I'm at. In this journey where I'm at, it's a really good for myself, and um, I really do like where I'm going with this, and adding in the all the strength and stuff back into strength and boot camps into my routine now has definitely helped me out a lot, just because it's getting me to pick up dumbbells a little bit more, and actually do a little bit more strength and core work as well. So that's been really good. I'm still not drinking. I'm still, taking a hard stance on that. Once it hits September, that'll be a full year of no drinking, and I'm still going strong. Still drinking Athletic Brewing. In my fridge, I do have Athletic Brewing. I've got um, Athletic Brewing, Budweiser Zero, and Corona Zero. And then I've got 2 bottles of Almave, one Ambar, one Blanco, still chipping away at. So whenever I feel like having a drink, I can pour myself a glass of that, or get something from the fridge. So I'm still going strong with it. I've I really haven't felt any better. I'm no, let me rephrase that. I said that wrong. I've never felt better than throughout all this, because it's like now I'm essentially just the designated driver for my for my family and friends and whoever, which I'm okay with, because my whole mindset in that is, as long as I can get to and from the bar by myself without having to rely on a driver anymore, it becomes a whole lot easier to do things, and I enjoy that a whole lot more. Um, and it's really not that bad. When we're out at a bar, I'll get a Diet Coke, or if the bar has a sugar-free Red Bull, if I need just like a little bit of a caffeine kick, just to make sure that I stay awake. Um, because I'm obviously want to be a responsible driver. And or if they have a non-alcoholic option, such as a mocktail or a non-alcoholic beer on the menu that I can order, I'll do that. But it's been a whole lot better. And the other thing too in this that I've started doing, which I never thought I'd do in a million years, is I've started reading more. Never thought I'd do that. But first time for everything, am I right? But yeah, I've been reading a whole lot more. I've kind of found my genre of what books I like to read, and I'm gonna be flamed for this probably, because I'm gonna sound so nerdy at this current moment. But a lot of the books I like to read are essentially like kind of based off video games or Star Wars, things like that, because those are a lot of my interests, and aligns with a lot of my interests, and I enjoy reading about them. Right now, I'm currently reading Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, which is really good. I'm more than halfway through with it. Planning on trying to finish it in the next couple weeks to continue reading that series. But the other reason as to why I got back into it was when I bought those books with my brother. We're in a bookstore in Long Beach Island, and it's a used bookstore. Like, you can get a whole bunch of used books and things like that. And we bought the whole Splinter Cell, or most of the Splinter Cell collection, for like $15, because they had a whole bunch of them. And I was like, oh shit, like that's pretty dope. And now, I've been reading almost every night, whenever I get a chance to, and it's been a whole lot of fun. So I highly recommend people start reading more. It's really good, a great thing to pass time, and it's helped me, kind of, because in that time of me reading a chapter or two, I would probably be scrolling through social media, or scrolling on my phone, or watching some stupid videos. So it's helped me kind of like take a break from all that, and it's been great. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up the how I've been doing part of this show. Continuing on to some concerts that I've been to. So I was lucky enough to go see Yellow Card and Third Eye Blind at PNC Bank. And then the week after, I went and saw Blink 182 at Citi Field. So Yellow Card and Third Eye Blind were kind of not necessarily a last minute thing, but like me and my friends kind of forgot that my one friend bought tickets. So I forgot about the whole thing going on, and we went. Whole lot of fun. I don't really know a lot of Third Eye Blind songs. I know like a couple, like 3. I know more Yellow Card songs now than I do Third Eye Blind songs. Um, which Yellow Card will be featured on the Spotify playlist when I update that after this is done recording. And so, yeah, it was a great concert. I enjoyed it. We were up in the lawn. It wasn't too crazy. Only problem was that it had rained on the over there, so the lawn was a little messy at in certain areas, but it was a whole lot of fun. I really enjoyed seeing Yellow Card. It was a great. They put on a great show. Third Eye Blind also put on a fantastic show as well. Overall, it was a great experience. Blink 182, saw them last year at the Barclays Center. This year, got to see them in City Field. Tickets I had this year were a whole lot better. We were down in the lower section of the field, so not on the field itself, but we were in the section 126. So it was a lot closer than before, and Pierce the Veil opened for them. I knew one song, which was called "Emergency Contact" by them, and I was very glad that got played. It was a good song. Highly recommend you give that a listen if not. Um, and then the that was pretty much it for Pierce the Veil. There was I think there was one other band that opened. I don't know who opened for Pierce the Veil. Was not in the stadium at that point. But then Blink came on. Fantastic set. A lot of great songs. I pretty much had tears in my eyes the whole time because that band has really just they've helped me through so much in this journey with their lyrics for their songs and everything. And they I was very happy I got to hear them play Dance With Me, More Than You Know. Live, they played "There Is" by Boxcar Racer, and "When Your Heart Stops Beating" at plus 44. So I got to listen to those songs get played, and then the biggest thing for me was, and the reason why I wanted to go to this tour was the song one More Time" has really has helped me through a lot in these throughout this journey. And to hear it live and hear Mark, Tom, and Travis all singing it at the end of the show, I lost it. Um, I was trying so hard to mentally prepare myself for that moment, but that song has helped me so much throughout this year with shit that I've had to deal with and things like that. And um, you know, it has a place in my heart that it will always be I'll always know it as one of their songs that has helped me through a lot. So seeing that live was absolutely fantastic, and I was so happy that I got to go. I went with an awesome group of people, and we all had a fun time. And yeah, the final the final topic of this episode is Pelofondo. So Pelofondo went on this past weekend. I first pledged 40 miles because I had stuff to do on Saturday, so I didn't know how much I was going to be able to ride, and I wasn't sure about what I was going to be able to do, Sunday because of what I was doing on Saturday. And so Saturday, I went and did. My buddy Joey had a stack, and it was Skrillex and Swedish House Mafia. Fantastic stack. I now know more Swedish House Mafia songs. I'd only previously known one by name and two by sound. Um, so which he was very disappointed in me about that. But that was great. And then we hopped on to do a 20-minute Olivia Amato climb ride after that. So that pretty much ate up my Saturday, which was fine. Did everything. I went out Saturday night. I got back late Saturday night and then got up Sunday morning to watch the Formula One race. And then throughout the whole rest of the day, I was kind of just like a zombie and didn't really want to do anything. Didn't really want to work out, but I was like, I still gotta ride some more. So I then bumped my goal up to 50. I said I could do 50. I could do that. Waited, and then I hopped on the there was a Taylor Swift stack scheduled for Pelofondo with the Never Knocked Out crew. that was done by Caroline in the group. So I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan. I'm sure you guys know that now. I've said it before, probably. Um, so I hopped on it to ride with friends, and I pretty much just muted my bike and had Spotify blasting through my TV for the rest of it. Uh, so yeah, finished that out, and I finished with my final stats um for Pelofondo was give me 1 second. My final stats for Pelofondo were I finished with 66 miles, 11 activities. My average speed was 19.6 miles per hour, and my total ride time was 3 hours and 12 minutes. So, whole lot of fun. Riding with a whole bunch of people in the Never Knocked Out crew. Great Pelofondo. Really enjoyed riding with everyone, and it was just a whole lot of fun. I really like doing these types of events. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up Pelofondo. Um, so my total workouts so far, I've done 2,556 workouts with Peloton, 1,428 cycling, 446 stretching, 286 strength, 141 walking, 120 running, 109 cardio, 9 yoga, 7 bike boot camps, 6 tread boot camps, 3 rowing, and 1 meditation. So trying to spread it out a little bit more. Obviously, biking is still the bulk of it, but we're working on, you know, doing some other modalities and you know classes on Peloton to really spread everything out. I currently have a 76 week streak that we're working on. Continually going every single day, getting it done every day. Um, and my June stats, since we are now pretty much done with July, my in June I did 96 cycling classes, 21 stretching, 17 walking, 10 strength, 8 running, 2 tread boot camps, and 1 meditation. I burned 30,126 calories. My total output was 13,267. My total time was 35 hours and 18 minutes, and my total bike distance was 373. And for the month of July, I have done 66 cycling, 34 stretching, 25 walking, 10 running, 8 strength, 7 bike boot camps, 4 tread boot camps, and 1 cardio class. I burned 33,515 calories. My total output was 13,453. My total time is 37 hours and 23 minutes, and my total bike distance is 400 miles. So yes, I've been putting in the work biking, still doing all that. But that's how I've been doing with Peloton these last 2 months. So that pretty much wraps everything up. So thank you all for listening, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.